Good morning, everyone. It is just after 10:30 in the morning. The only other time I leave the house this early or earlier is if I'm going to church, which starts at 10. But today is Friday, and I'm on my way to pick my mom up, and then I'm stopping at my old neighborhood to visit a neighbor quick and pick up a store list and some cash so I can go to the grocery store for her, because she called me last night and asked if I would. I had to last week because she fell and hurt her foot, and now she has to use her walker to walk around the house instead of just out. I don't see the bulls anywhere. The bulls aren't out, or at least they're just not right here. So anyway, my old neighbor, is having some health issues, and I'm trying to help her out. And there's the bulls. They're over by their barn. I always count them. There's 5, 3 brown and 2 black. Hi, bulls. They're so cute. I forgot lipstick. It's a very cold, blustery day, and I need something on my lips to, help keep them protected. So, I'm gonna just fiddle around in my purse to see if I can find that lipstick. Ah, yes. Yes. All right. Because I don't like chapped lips. Need some kind of protection. So, since my last vlog, I have been under the weather. The next day I woke up with some kind of stomach thing. It just hurt off and on all day. I had a couple waves of nausea, but nothing happened. I had to eat really light. I didn't want to eat at all, but my sugar was dropping. I guess because I wasn't eating. And I mean, when your sugar drops, you have to eat. But how can you eat when you feel sick to your stomach? It was terrible all day long. I just kept testing my sugar, and I felt bad the way it was, but then when you add low sugar to that, you feel even worse. So I was worried, and I just had to keep eating very gentle things. And then for the next 2 days after that, even though my stomach felt better, I still didn't feel better. So for 3 days in a row, I've eaten nothing but chicken and baked potatoes, because the chicken, just plain white chicken breast, skinless, boneless, maybe a little salt and pepper, that's it. And then a baked potato with a tiny bit of butter, no salt or pepper, and I didn't eat the skin. I just felt like the potato and the bananas and the oatmeal that I had were absorbent, and I felt like that's what I needed. I thought maybe I had some indigestion as well, so I took some Pepto-Bismol little tablets the first day, but not since then. And then I just laid around for 3 days, felt like crap, and today I am up and at 'em. When my friend called me last night to ask me if I'd go to the store for her today, I told her, well, I have to wait and see, because I've been in for 3 days sick. But when I went to bed, I decided I'm getting up, I'm getting ready early, and I'm going, and I'm going to feel good. And I do feel good. So I had some breakfast today. I was out of oatmeal, so I'm going to get that at the store. I like to get the lower sugar or reduced sugar kind. So I had a banana, and I had 1 piece of my 647 toast with some cheese on it. I have a block of Vermont cheddar, and I sliced it really thin, and I just put it on the toast and ate that, and had some coffee. I'm full and ready to go. Yesterday, now I think I told you we have a pair of ducks in our backyard. They were there last year. I don't know about the year before. They hang out. My neighbor feeds them. Around 5 o'clock, I've seen him go outside. The two ducks are already there by his patio waiting. And he comes out and tosses something out all on the grass beyond his patio. So it's like seeds and stuff, and I don't know what. Well, I heard this weird knocking on my patio door, and my recliner is right inside the patio. And I looked, and it was close to 5:30, and the dog started barking. So I got up and looked, and the ducks are on my patio. Did they not get fed at 5 o'clock and come over? Popo, Popo, 10 and 2, Popo, hi, hi, yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Passing the Popo, nicely, nicely. I'm just gonna turn. All right, anyway, what was I saying? Did those ducks not get fed at 5 o'clock next door and come over to my house and knock on my door for food? I just stood there at the glass, and I was like, you know, I didn't say anything to them, but I went and got my phone, and when I came back, they were scurrying away, so I couldn't get a picture. Ridiculous. So a little while later, I have Gracie Lou outside. It's getting close to dark, and I see that the ducks are laying in the yard next door. Just laying there. Instead of standing, they're just down. And I'm out there with Gracie. She doesn't see the ducks. She's busy doing her thing. And all of a sudden, up from the hill where the water is, the pond, there's a little hill, and they come up, a male duck comes up, and he's walking fast. He's waddling pretty quickly, and he's heading right toward those other ducks. And they got upset. They stood up and started moving away, and they're quacking, and everybody's quacking, and my dog is pooping. And she sees this. I look, and our two ducks are running right toward me, like, help me, it's a stranger, help me. And I'm like, oh my God, fight or flight, what do I do? And Gracie, in the middle of her poop, stops and runs toward the ducks that are running toward me. And all of a sudden, all three ducks from where they were just simply started to fly. They just lifted up like a hover, like they didn't need any takeoff. They just boom. And the female duck, I thought she was gonna land on my head. She was so close. I had to duck from the ducks. And I grabbed Gracie and dragged her back inside. What the heck? So yesterday was a very ducky day, literally. But I thought that was really cute that they came knocking at my door. Don't forget to turn, don't forget to turn, don't forget to turn. Okay. I can't tell you how many times I've passed my mother's place. Ooh, she's got snow here along the side of her road. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get my mother and do this thing. Heidi ho, neighbors. Oh, this wind is ridiculous. My hair is flying all over the place. Thank God I at least have this lipstick, since for some reason I don't have chapstick in my purse. And I never think to get another one at the store that I was just at. I just dropped my groceries off, and now she needs a foot soaker from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I'm going there. I have coupons for 20% off. I just brought 2 with me. I have probably over 20 of those coupons. They're either 20% off one item, $5 off an item, or 20% off your entire order. Not order, your entire, yeah, whatever. I can't get out of here, the traffic. It's like a parade. So I'm gonna go to Bed Bath & Beyond and see what I can find. Plus she needs Epsom salt, which I didn't think to look for in the store, and I forgot lettuce. I bought stuff to make wraps, turkey wraps, and I forgot lettuce. I got her lettuce because it was on her list, but it wasn't on my list because it was a last minute thing. If it's not on the list, it's not going in the cart. Heidi ho. Oh, I'm back. I took care of the grocery store. I got the sugar-free Altoids. I call those church mints. Put them in my church mint pocket in my purse. And I got some chapstick, classic cherry. Took me forever to get it open. Blech. Cherry's not my favorite, but it's in my purse where it belongs. I just brushed my hair out because I looked ridiculous. All right, I'm leaving Wegmans now. Wegmans is like the expensive grocery store in our area. And I love it because they have this really great cafe. You can go to lunch, and it's 1:11 right now, and clearly the entire world is in Wegmans right now eating lunch, because I had to walk past them with my little cart to get out the door. Anyway, I forgot to look for Epsom salt for her at the grocery store, and I forgot my lettuce and wraps. So I went to Bed Bath & Beyond to get her a foot soaker, because someone else, a neighbor of hers, was going to get it and didn't get to it last night, so I did it for her. I used one of my coupons. It was $40 and I got it for $33. And they didn't have any Epsom salt there. So Wegmans is right here next to Bed Bath & Beyond. So I went in there and there was one bag of Epsom salt left. And they didn't have any spearmint like she kind of wanted. I didn't know Epsom salts came in flavors, but apparently they do. It's like a little aromatherapy along with your foot therapy. But anyway, I got my lettuce and I found the Joseph wraps and pita breads that I was looking for, and a couple other things, which leads me to the next, hold on, going around a bend. Okay, that's tricky. My next subject is Weight Watchers. So, I know on my, if you've been watching my Weight Loss Wednesday videos, which I don't put out much because I don't have any updates on them, I ordered some books and some study guides to go with them for something called the Daniel Plan. Can't get into it. I would love to do it, but it just seems like it would be too hard for me to do. Like, I need a class, I need people to go with. I got in touch with the 3 local churches in my area that I've ever been associated with, and they're pretty big, and I asked them if they do it, and they said no. So I'm just gonna put that away, put it aside, and move on. And I've been watching so many different vlogs on YouTube about Weight Watchers Freestyle's plan. So many of the foods are now 0 points, and I'm watching these people, the kind of foods that they're buying and the food prep they're doing, the meals that they're making, and they are amazing. And there are some women that seem to have the same taste as I do in foods. And first I'm cold, then I'm hot. So I just love watching them. There's this one that I just found her yesterday, Weight Watching Mama. Her name is Jessica, and she is young. She's lost like 80 pounds. Her before and after pictures are, you know, what a big difference. Hello, when's it gonna be my turn? Okay. This is the area where we hit a deer a couple of years, 2 years ago, I think it is. My car, Chrissy was driving, and bam! Some guy got out of the car and moved it over right here. Moved it over to the side of the road, and then we had to call the police. They came over. The guy got his gun out and walked over to the deer, but the deer was still alive, but he thought it was hurt, you know, so he was gonna shoot the deer. And as soon as he approached the deer with the gun, that deer got up and took off. I mean, he laid there on the road, he let himself be dragged over, and he just laid there staring at everybody while we were waiting for the cops to come. But he took one look at that gun and he was like, nope. I kind of wonder, was he injured and he died later on? That's sad. Hopefully he was just, you know, got the wind knocked out of him. He came from the driver's side and just leaped right in front of our car. I had to have the whole fender here and the light replaced. Anyway, back to Weight Watchers. Every time I pass that corner, I think of it. You can't help it, you know. I need some air. Hold on. Yes, air. Okay. Whatever. So, Weight Watchers. I joined it twice in my life. The last time was 2015. They had some kind of weird Smart Point thing. Smart Point? Point Plus. And it was terrible. They changed everything, and like all of a sudden the Weight Watcher ice cream treats that you were getting for 4 points are now 8 points. And I mean, it was just terrible, and it had to change. And I'm glad they did change it, because Tom was the name of the leader that I saw when I went to my Weight Watchers meetings every week. And when he was telling us about the change, and he used those ice cream treats as an example, he looked at me and he said, Cheryl, what are you going to do about this? You know, I liked his class because it was very interactive. And I just said, well, I'm not going to buy those anymore. And he looked really surprised. What he expected me, I guess, to do was to say I'm going to cut out other things in my day if I want to spend 8 points on something like that. Are you kidding me? There's no way. I said, I won't buy those anymore, and Weight Watchers is going to lose a lot of money because of it. Because I know I'm not the only person that would feel that way. Got to slow down here. It goes from 45 to 25 because there's a school up here. So anyway, they did change it, that's for sure. That did not last very long at all. But I was so frustrated with the change that I quit. And plus Oprah got involved then, and I do not do Oprah Winfrey. No. Unfortunately, she's still involved in Weight Watchers, so I'm just going to try to ignore that fact and just go on. I don't know if I'm going to join online only or meetings. What I think I might do, because there's a special right now, is join for 1 month for meetings. Get there, get all the materials I need, get a few classes in, learn everything I need about the existing plan, and then switch over to the online only. And then just keep going myself. Because it's like $25 a month for online, $45 for meetings. I think that's a ridiculous price for Weight Watchers. It really is. But if I could learn everything and get all the equipment and materials and information I need, then all I need after that is a little help from some of the channels on YouTube. So today I picked up some interesting things that I never would have bought, because I want to try them out. I want to taste them. I want to see if these are foods that I can eat, because they are either 0 smart points or very low smart points. And I'm going to have like a Weight Watchers lunch and dinner and see how I like that. Because if I can eat that food, I'm just going to start eating it now before I even join. I'm now sitting at my least favorite red light ever. There's two of them in the area that you just sit there forever. This is the worst one. I'm back in my old neighborhood again, on my way to my neighbor's house with her Epsom salt and foot soaker. So anyway, that's my change, my diet plan as of right now. And we'll see how that goes. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do a quick little haul of the things that I bought at Wegmans and Wise Markets. And then maybe I'll even show you what my lunch and dinner looks like. Heidi ho, neighbors. There's the mailman. He's putting mail in my old mailbox. Sometimes I miss it here. So anyway, I'm leaving my friend's house and heading home. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a quick little grocery haul and then make lunch, probably record that lunch and dinner. I am starving. It's like all of a sudden I'm hungry. It's 1:45. I'm hungry for Haas's. Green, one of my YouTube friends, Becky from Beck's Corner, she and her husband have been doing a lot of top 5 videos, and they did a top 5 restaurant video, and one of them was Haas's. And I thought, yeah, I haven't been to Haas's in a long time. Now, their salad bar isn't much of a salad bar unless you just like to eat salad, but like I don't go to Old Country Buffets to eat salad. I don't go to Old Country Buffets at all anymore because they closed ours a couple years ago. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get in front of me and then not drive. Let's go, Leroy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Old Country Buffet, probably one of my most favorite restaurants. Ours was wonderful. It was super clean. The food was always fresh and delicious. Wonderful dinner music played all the time. And the manager would walk around with a plate of something from the buffet for you to try. Maybe it was an hors d'oeuvre type of thing. Maybe it was a dessert next time. But I loved that. And I loved the chocolate milk. And I always got the wings, like they had fried chicken, and I would grab a wing. Because if you go to a buffet, you can't eat a lot of the same thing. You know, so a little wing is all I would get, and that would be my chicken. And then I would get the French fries, and I would put a little of the beef gravy over the French fries. Yeah. But there's no more Old Country Buffet. They turned it into a crappy Quaker steak and lube. Uh-oh, a train's coming. Oh, there he is. It's not going as fast as it can go, and these are all like, let me see if I can show you. No, I can't. Here's the train. They're all double cars. Still coming. So that's special. What was I even talking about before the train? It's still going. I don't know. When I have to stop at a train, I always leave myself a lot of room in front of me so I can turn around if necessary, because you never know. Beyond the train tracks, it's all cornfields on either side. It was last year anyway, through the fall, and every year before that, but now they're digging roads, and there's all kinds of machines, and there's you know, the trailers that they keep on construction sites for the foremen and stuff, that's there. Workmen's pickup trucks, big gigantic piles of dirt. I think they're putting in another housing development or apartment development or something. So there's going to be a whole lot less corn this season, which is upsetting. I mean, I'd rather drive through a bunch of cornfields to get home than another apartment complex. Oh, there's the end. Okay, lift it. Lift it! Okay, here we go. Boy, the guy in front of me is a little impatient. Alrighty. Look at that huge dirt pile. This whole field is just all a mess. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, darn it. I meant to take a picture in Bed Bath & Beyond. As soon as I got there, the first thing I did was run to the ladies' room quick. And there is a sign on the ladies' room door that says tornado shelter. And I was going to take a picture when I came out of the bathroom. It's been there forever, but it's kind of comical and scary all at the same time. So if I'm ever in Bed Bath & Beyond and there's a tornado coming, I will know to run to the ladies' room. It's not a very big room, so I hope the men have their own tornado shelter in their bathroom. Another red light. So I'm excited to try this Weight Watcher thing. I hope that being home every day, all day long, that I can be satisfied with this kind of eating and this type of food. Because if I get bored, I'll eat. I'm an emotional eater. If I'm happy, I eat. In order to celebrate, there must be food. If I'm sad, I'll eat. If I'm angry, I'll eat. I'll blame. If anything goes wrong, the answer is always food. So I can't really say that I get bored, but I do sit and watch a lot of TV. And what's more exciting than watching TV, but eating while you watch TV? I find YouTube to be very educating, especially like look at what I'm doing with the Weight Watchers now. It's very exciting, very educating. I'm learning a lot, and I'm getting on the ball with it. And then there's just some people to watch for entertainment because I enjoy their company, like Beck's Corner. She's a very sweet person. Yay, my spot's open! And I enjoy watching her videos. Well, I'm home. And I got groceries to bring in and stuff to do and dogs to take out and stuff like that. So I'll be back probably with a grocery haul, or I might save that for a different video. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, here we are. It's 5:15. It's time to give these two animals their dinner. They usually eat around 4:30, so I'm a little late. I'm going to end this vlog now. And I'm going to start another vlog with the grocery haul and what I made for lunch, which I've already recorded, and then what I made for dinner. I'm going to make that a separate video altogether. That'll be easier. So let's see here, Gracie Lou. Is anybody hungry? What? Isn't it? Hey. Okay, I guess it's time to eat. Luna, are you hungry? Gracie, are you hungry? Who's hungry? Oh my goodness, I guess it's time. Okay, I gotta go till I see you again. Be blessed.